This is breaking news.
Kelsea Ballerini and the voice are the right match at the right time. Country star Kelsea Ballerini is a believer in listing goals and setting intentions, and a couple of Christmases ago, she sat down with her manager to recap the year. She remembers asking him, "You're the closest to me, you have the eagle eye. What can I do better?" His response, "Start acting like you've earned the rooms that you're in. You're not new anymore." It was something she says she really needed to hear. Despite her accomplishments, platinum-selling No. 1 country singles, sold-out concerts around the world, TV hosting gigs, it was easy for her to still feel like the high schooler who moved to Nashville and saw the skeptical looks on executives' faces when she announced plans to be a singer-songwriter. Years later, Ballerini felt that she struggled to be taken seriously by the male-dominated country music industry, where there's sometimes a sense that, as she put it, you're as good as the male songwriter you're in the room with. But Ballerini, who will be up for Best Country Duo/Group Performance at Sunday's Grammy Awards for her Cowboys Cry 2 duet with Noah Kahan, now makes it a priority to trust her instincts and speak up when she wants something. As Blake Shelton prepared to exit as a coach on NBC's The Voice in 2023, Ballerini had dinner with the show's executive producer, who was in Nashville scouting a new country star to replace Shelton. Ballerini didn't sit back and just hope they knew how much she wanted the job. She said exactly what was on her mind. "This is so unlike me, but I was so proud of myself," Ballerini, 31, said in a recent video interview from her Nashville home. "I leaned across the table and I said, 'Hey, listen, I'm sure you are interviewing people that are legends. But I want you to know, I really want this job, and I promise you that I can do it. So when it's the right time, if it's the right time, I just want you to know that I can do this. And I really want to.'" Her directness paid off, even if, as she suspected, they were interviewing legends. Reba McEntire landed the gig for the next 3 seasons post-Shelton. But then Ballerini got the call asking her to join as a coach for season 27, which premieres Monday. She will join John Legend, Michael Bublé, and Maroon 5's Adam Levine. The reality singing competition series may not be in its ratings heyday, but it remains one of the most watched shows on network TV and catapulted Shelton from a hit country singer to a household name. The Voice gig comes after a game-changing stretch for Ballerini. In February 2023, she dropped an EP called "Rolling Up the Welcome Mat" about her divorce from fellow country singer Morgan Evans. The songs took off in a way that no one, including Ballerini, was expecting, and led to a new chapter of fame and scrutiny. She recently embarked on her first arena tour. Her 5th studio album, Patterns, released in October, became her first No. 1 on Billboard's Top Country Albums chart. The tour stopped at Washington's Capital One Arena on February 15. "I think we caught Kelsea at a perfect time," said Audrey Morrissey, showrunner and executive producer of The Voice. Ballerini briefly appeared on the show a couple times in earlier seasons, so Morrissey already thought she might be a good fit as a full-time coach. But Ballerini made a big impression when she advocated for herself during that aforementioned dinner, making it clear that she had the ideal amount of industry experience to be a mentor to new singers. "She has enough under her belt, and she's got a lot to give back, and she's right in it herself, so she can be really relatable about what she's going through," Morrissey said. Ballerini's climb up country music's ladder checked every box. She embarked on a grueling radio tour and was the first female artist to have her first 3 singles from her debut album go No. 1, a rare achievement when only about 10% of songs on country stations are by women. She became a staple at industry trophy shows, co-hosting the CMT Music Awards for years, and performed at Songwriter Nights and the Grand Ole Opry. With cleverly written hooks, her pop country songs broadened her appeal with audiences. She opened for pop stars on tour, Kelly Clarkson, Jonas Brothers, and unlike a lot of country singers, she wasn't afraid to make a statement. whether speaking up about gender equity on country radio or inviting drag queens to perform with her when Tennessee was enacting laws to criminalize drag shows in public spaces. But her big moment arrived with the Rolling Up the Welcome Mat EP, a brutally honest look at the dissolution of her marriage and her anxiety about the future.